Hi, what is up, you beautiful people? I hope you guys are doing well. Um, this is episode number 26 or 27? 26, I guess. I don't know. I'll just figure it out. Now, today's episode is very interesting because I'm going to tell a story what happened last night. In one of our groups, one guy was reading some book and he mentioned some key points of that book in the group. Okay. And then people suddenly started asking questions and what is this book about? What is that book about? And how do you read books? And how do you find time to read books? So many questions people ask. So I thought this is a great topic to make a video on because I think this is a real problem. People think that uh, reading books is a tough job and people don't get time to read books, but I don't agree with that. All right, so I'll tell you why. Before that, I request you to subscribe to my channel, and if you like my content, do like and comment and let other people know that there is a guy who does this stuff. All right. So yes, welcome to my welcome to another unedited episode. And in this episode, we are going to talk about how you can read more books in less time, or how can you find time for reading books. All right. So a simple solution that I have experienced in my life is finding books based on objectives rather than um, just recommendations. All right. So I have three categories of books here. So here is one category that is recommended to me. Trust me, out of this, I have only read like one, two, three, four, maybe five books out of this 15 books or so, right? But this category, all of these are objective driven books. I have bought these books based because of one objective or because of a question that was in my mind, and these books answered those questions. And because I had a question in my mind and I had to find an answer, I just purchased these books, and I literally finished each of these books within hours, not even days. Like I would start reading in the morning, and by afternoon or so, one book could be done. And I would do anything to find that answer, right? Whenever you have a question, your brain starts like it becomes a ticking time bomb, right? I mean, if you don't find the answer, you feel so restless. So that's what happens to me. So for example, dot com secrets, pretty thick book, and what I wanted was like I wanted to learn about funnels, and I'm running my e-commerce store where I wanted to implement the strategy of funnels on how to structure a funnel, how to create a funnel, and how to how to create upsells and OTOs, so many things. So since I did not understand that, I started researching on YouTube, and many recommendations started coming up. Okay, if you want to learn about funnels, go read dot com secrets. All right. This is something that kept on coming up, and I purchased it. And I started reading in the morning. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was done. I completed the book. The next day, I read that book again and again. I read this particular book, dot com secrets, at least 4 or 5 times as of now. Literally remember their chapters, not word by word, but what all their chapters include. So many things. Okay. Similarly, expert secrets. I take sales webinars and I wanted to improve my sales skills in the webinar. And expert secret has a script on how to take webinars, perfect webinar script and all, which is crazy, right? You have a problem, so you find time to read the book that solves that problem. There is no motivation on how can I read this book. The motivation is you need to solve the problem. And as soon as you complete the book, your problem will be solved. It's as simple as that. And people don't realize that when they ask this particular question, how do I read books? In fact, a very recent example happened just yesterday. I wanted to improve my one on one sales skill to sell high ticket products and all. So I started researching the whole day. I was watching videos and what other people are telling. The entire day was spent on learning how to sell high ticket products. And then this one book kept on coming up. It's called Spin Selling by Neil Hawkman, I think. Hoffman or Hawk. I'll just give me one moment. Spin Selling. This book was written by Rackham, sorry, not not Hawkman. What was I telling? It was written by Neil Rackham. He's a former president and founder of Thwaite Corporation, and this is a research firm. They researched more than 35,000 sales calls, high ticket sales calls, and figured out what is working the best for people. And it is a classic book for anyone who want to improve their sales skills, right? Now, this particular book kept on coming, kept on coming. So I ordered it on Amazon and all the side books as well. Like there is a field book, there is a practical book, so many things I bought. Now, these books are yet to arrive because I ordered them yesterday. But I was so restless to find the answers, I found an electronic copy online. You can search Spin Selling PDF, you'll get some books, right? And funny thing is, this is a 200-page book or ebook, which is much more difficult for me to read. Even then, because I had to finish this book to find the right answer, I read the book, and by night I started reading the book around 5 p.m. in the evening, and by night 12 or 1 it was done. I also downloaded the audiobook. I was listening to the audio while I was reading the ebook, and by night 12 or 1 it was pretty much done, right? And I was like, wow, if it was just recommended to me by somebody, I would have never thought of reading it. But because I had a problem and I found that this particular book solves that problem, anyhow, I finished that book. And it was such a revealing moment for me because I kind of found the answer to what people have been asking, that how do you read books and how do you find time to read books? So my suggestion is be objective driven while reading books, so that if the book fulfills that objective, you will find time yourself. You don't have to make time to read books. You'll anyways find time. You'll be obsessed with it. So yes, that's my ramble for today. Thank you very much for listening. And do let me know in the comments, what do you think about my daily episodes? And if you like this kind of content, do subscribe to my channel. I would love to see some feedbacks in there. Thank you very much.